good morning. Today we're gonna present our finance project. Our team is conformed by Cesar Michel Oliva González, Norberto Sánchez Gagiola, Diego Manuel Vázquez Acosta, Axel Román Zúñiga Altamirano, and last but not least, me, Brenda Girani Macias Ayala. According to our needs, our research question goes asked: what is the social-economic impact of a machine that modulates the serving and consumption of alcohol in a relation to the safety and efficiency of the business? In order to being able to answer this question, we decided to analyze the basic parts and the viability of the machine. For this, we made all the questionnaire not only to see the viability, but also specific characteristics that will improve the machine. Checking out all the answers that we got, it was pretty clear to see that it's not only viable, but it also will improve and be very popular. Taking all the information that we collect, we got to the conclusion that our project will make a really big difference in bars and parties. As we said before, in social security and efficiency, and at the same time, to everyone's health.
Main objective: handle the serving and the amount of alcohol in a bar and of a party to improve its safety and efficiency. Specific objectives: first, determine who potential clients are. Second, classify the amount of alcohol to be given according to weight and height. Third, identify the characteristics for correct beer storage. Fourth, build a safe method of serving alcohol.
Problem statement: how can we improve security and money losses at bars and parties? Currently, there are quite a few problems related to the excessive and irresponsible consumption of alcohol, because many times there are people who shouldn't be there, people outside the party who shouldn't drink, and there are also quite a few young people who, even knowing that they are not legally authorized to, according to the Article 220 of the General Health Law in Mexico, they do drink. Also, not knowing the amount that each person is going to drink, you have to buy a larger quantity than it was planned. And then, at the end, you can finish wasting a large amount. Also, there are many people who don't even party for 2 hours and are already totally drunk, practically lost. They do not enjoy the party at all and also annoy others, putting in risk their life and also others' life. Justification: this project has a high social presence since it projects a responsible and measured consumption of beer, thereby casting a lesser social impact towards excessive consumption. A better social behavior, and last but not least, a balance or even economic savings with the actions taken. Our project seeks to achieve efficient use of the product, avoid product waste, but mainly avoid the social and economic lack of control that this entails, so that the creation of a dispenser like the one proposed comes to facilitate the rational use, the responsible use, and the measured use, and in turn avoid the consumption by those who are not in a position to do so.
Theoretical framework. A beer engine is a manual device used to siphon beer from a can. because it requires a bartender to literally pull the beer through the beer line. Beer engines are also referred to as a hand pull. A one-way valve holds the beer within a piston. When the bartender pulls the handle again, the beer in the piston flows out through another one-way valve and to the beer engine. A one-way valve pulls the beer within the pistons. When the bartender pulls the handle again, the beer within the piston flows out another one-way valve onto the beer engine stop, and more beer is drawn to fill the void in the piston chamber. We are willing to use an infrared sensor. This sensor passively detects infrared emission in the sensing area. Humans emit lots of infrared radiation naturally. A sudden increase in infrared emission in the detecting area triggers the beer dispenser.
Methodology. For an intelligent dispenser of alcoholic beverage, we want to reduce consumption in order to bring a healthier, convincing environment such as parties. Well, of reducing consumption cost of this type. In addition to be a completely safe system, controlled by bracelets which have the recorded data of people allowed to, in the event to consume the beverage, so there will be not people not allowed in the party taking advantage of the services providing in this, or at least in this area. The method that we use is inductive, and the characteristics are observation. In this stage, we pretend to observe how the people behave in parties, how much alcohol they consume, and the total waste that is generated at this and its consequences. Register of data. When the last stage is over, a register of all the situations that could be observed is done to make the next stage of the project. Formulate a hypothesis. Well, this point is going to be explained in the next step by my mate Diego. How does this apply to our project? Our project is based on the fact that we noted that there are many deficiencies in the current bar and parties methods of alcohol drink serving. That's why we're trying to improve the system through an intelligent dispenser. We have registered measurements of weight and height of people and how it's related to the alcohol consumed, and more data related to this kind of stuff. With this, we know how to develop our dispenser in order to solve these problems. Thank you, teacher.
The project is expected to have a great social impact on the responsibility that people have when consuming alcohol. It also supports the economy of people who sell it, because the amount of alcohol that each person can consume is limited. Therefore, it is not waste of alcohol. In addition, it is expected that there won't be people not invited to the meeting. Since they will not have bracelet, it will also reduce the destruction that these people can cause, achieving a lower cost on security for people who are not in legal age to drink alcohol will not be able to drink this.
With all the information that we got on the video, with all the information we get of the video, With this project, you can have a variety of all the opportunities we have thanks to technology. And thinking that comparing the past with the present, it shows many changes. From the responsible consumption of alcohol until that same consumption shouldn't be necessarily controlled by a person. And that when the project gets useful. If we relied on the related service that collect information, the previous proposal has a great prospect in the market, in addition to an extension growth. Most people consider it viable since it will help to take care of security, integrity, and economy of people. Thanks a lot for your attention. We really appreciate it. Have an excellent rest of your day.